Oh, got him. Got him. I finally got one. What is he? Oh! That's a good fish. There we go, baby. That's the one we want, baby! That's the one we want. All right, what is up, guys? And thanks for tuning in to VitaminDee TV. I'm VitaminDee. I do a lot of fishing here on the Gulf Coast, and today we're gonna be fishing the Pensacola Bay Bridge. So right now we're on my 16-foot Cape Horn. It has a 70 horsepower Suzuki on the back. I got this boat as a project, and it's been really good to me, and it's really reliable. So now we've been taking it out and having some success on it, and I've been getting out, getting on some good fish. So today we're gonna do just that, see if we can't get on some fish for you guys. Let's go. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna troll down the side of this bridge and look for structure down on the bottom. I got my fish finder here, just doing its thing. I'm looking for something that's gonna come up off of the bottom, and then we're gonna drop down some live baits. I have some live LYs with me, and we're gonna see if we can't get hooked up using those baits that I caught earlier. All right, so we got a ton of these pilchards here, and we got some good ones too, man. I got so many, I could barely even lift my net out of the water. So I put some in a Ziploc bag or two, and then I put those guys in the live well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and drop this guy down. We got on a 1/2 ounce weight and a small little octopus hook, and we're hooked into the structure with our anchor. So I'm going to drop down right next to that anchor. I didn't mean to get it snagged in there, but we'll worry about getting it out here later. So I'm going to drop down 35 foot of water, see what happens here. We have our Shimano Stratic C5000 with a Shimano Terramar rod. This is an 8-foot rod, and it is a meat stick. We got him smack dab on the bottom. There's a bite there. Oh man! Oh, did he take everything? He took everything. Jeez. All right, we see how this is gonna go. That was a really good bite. Wow. Wow. Okay, that's fine. That just gives me a base mark, okay? That gives me a base mark. Lets me know that these fish are down there and they're ready to run into the structure. So I'm gonna get retied. But anyways, let's get back down there, and this time see if we can winch one out. It's really nice this morning. Woke up to low 70 degrees, a little bit of chill in the air. I got on this long sleeve here that's a little bit bumpy this morning, but nothing too crazy. Okay, I've been chumming some fish up because the bottom bite's been really tough. Trying to get them up off the bottom. I got a ton of bait. I have a flat line out over here with a live LY on it. Oh, got him. Got him. I finally got one. What is he? Oh, it's a mangrove. Baby. Woo! Yes! Dude, I've been working so hard to get one of these things. Man, they kept stealing my bait and I couldn't figure out what it was. Holy crap. And I finally get to use my new boga grips that I got yesterday at the Pensacola Seafood Festival. I hope you guys got to go. It was really good. There we go. Now I don't have to cut my hands up anymore handling these fish. Now I can just use my boga grips. See how he just flopped? I probably would have got cut right there. So boom. We got to start being more careful out here. Look at this mangrove, dude, and look at this under me. Look at this. I've been getting bait after bait taken by some nice fish down there, and we finally got one, a nice mangrove snapper. So hopefully there's more down there. These guys only have to be 10 inches in Florida, and this guy's going to be every bit of 13, maybe 14. Let's see what he goes. And he's just on his best behavior on that boga. Well, he's going to go 13 inches, just about 12 3/4, we'll call him. So a good healthy mangrove snapper right here in Pensacola Bay. Let's see if we can get down there and get another one. I'm gonna throw a few baits. I'm only throwing about 3 at a time, even though that was 2, but he'll go in the cooler. Heck yeah. Those are some really tasty fish, and they're hard to catch, man. And today is proving to be true. Live bait, you can feel him down there kicking, especially when predators get close. He starts kicking really hard, and then he's gone. But these are really delicate baits, honestly. Ooh. Ooh, big bite. Oh yeah, there's one. Oh yeah, it's another mangrove, baby. Woohoo! Yes! Yes! Dude, I'm telling you, it feels so good to catch those fish because they're so hard to catch. They're so tricky. Like, I felt so many little thumps right there, and I didn't set the hook. I was patient. Woo, he's beautiful too, man. Look at this guy. All right, there we go with another one, baby. Nice, healthy mangrove. Woo, he's probably gonna go 12. Yep, same size, 12-incher keeper mangrove in the box. That's 2. Let's go! Let's go! The beauty of it is I got so much live bait, I can pick and choose the size that I want. Now with these little pilchards, alewives, whatever you want to call them, greenbacks, wherever you're at, there's so many different names for these guys. I like to scrape a scale off right there in the belly and hook him right above his anal fin. So he's alive and well, and he will be for a while, and until he gets 8. So we'll drop him back down. There's a lot of fish underneath the boat. Look at this. And this did not look like this until I pulled up and started chumming. So a beautiful thing. That bait is very lively, and he might get 8 right here. Very lively bait. And I keep my finger on the line so that I can feel everything that's going on down there. Not just the rod tip, but the line itself. And a fish just had him, but he let it go as I put pressure on that fish. So you can feel everything, especially with Power Pro. When you got that line in your fingertip like this, my bait's running really frantically right now because there's so many fish looking at him, probably chasing him. But I can feel everything in the rod tip, through the rod, down to my fingertip with the line. I can tell everything that's going on right now. There's a lot of pressure, and it let go. There's a little thump right there. Sometimes you can't tell until they have that bait all the way. Okay, they finally took that bait. See, sometimes they bite the whole thing, sometimes they just nip away at it. All right, we pulled 2 off of that spot. Not bad. Lots of pinfish out deep, surprisingly, but we'll get set up and move on to the next spot. That is a-okay with me. 2 is not bad for those guys. 2 keepers. All right, guys, this is the Pensacola port. So this is where we get a lot of our goods here. And actually, my job, we store our wind turbines here. So an awesome place with awesome structure to come and fish if you got a boat or a kayak. So on nice days like today, you can pull up next to these guys. If there's not any large cargo ships, you can pull up next to this guy and make some cast underneath that structure right there. and that's just what we're gonna do right now. So let's get ready. Showing fish down there already. So we'll grab us a bait. Cast right on in there. Oh, we're on the back. We're on the back. He's still on there. He's still on there. He's still on there. Okay, we're on. We're on. What is this? Had the fly line out. Oh, he's heavy. Oh, it's a little hammerhead, dude, or a little bonnet head. This is a cool little catch right here. Wow. Wow. That is a cool little catch right there. Now, I'm not sure if this is a bonnet head or a hammerhead, a small hammerhead. You guys tell me in the comments, but check this little guy out, man. He's urinating through his skin as we speak. I can smell it. But some people would say keep this guy and cook him. Oh man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sometimes these guys can turn all the way around and bite. But we're gonna let this guy go because we're not keeping him. And he's probably too small anyways. So a cool catch right here on the Pensacola port. That is awesome. And I think, look at him. There he goes. That is actually my favorite shark species, the hammerhead. A cool catch right here at the Pensacola port. We're gonna wrap up and we're gonna move over to one more structure here in Pensacola Bay and see if we can't get on any more keeper fish. Wow, cool catch. You guys be sure to hit that like and subscribe, and we're gonna keep the content coming your way. Let's go. I know it's painful for some of you guys to watch me drop that anchor. At the last structure I'm going to show you guys today, this is a very old structure. It's been here forever. I think this used to be Pensacola's old port. The story I was told that this was the old port for Pensacola, and apparently it caught fire. It was mostly wood, and it used to go straight into Pensacola downtown right here where these homes are now built at. But a lot of the barges and stuff used to come in with goods, and they used to post up right here instead of over there where we just were. So we'll just get us a bait, drop down, see if we can't get us a nice fish to take home. Not yet. What about you?
I'm just messing around. Got some undersized.
I caught some keeper mangrove on the 3 Mile Bridge.
Really?
Yeah. Could be mangroves. That's how they were doing me over there.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got took real hard. Real hard. Okay, we're gonna see what these are. Yeah, it's VitaminDee TV. VitaminDee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check it out, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian, I appreciate you.
Good luck to you.
Hey, I thought this was a spot that he showed me in front of the Wahoo Stadium. Is this one a shrimp boat?
It says Bubba Goes Shrimp.
Oh, okay.
On my machine.
Yeah. There's one.
There you go.
There's one. Let's see what he is. Yeah. Yeah, a little red snapper. Okay, so it's got a lot of these. All right, he just released himself, and they got to be 16, so.
Between you and that buoy.
Okay.
All right, man. Take care.
Thanks, brother.
Yep.
I thought this was a spot that my buddy cameraman Ron showed me a long time ago, but of course, Ron passed away, and I haven't been able to find that spot since. So, but super nice of that guy to show us this location. This is somewhere I can come in the future and get on a hot bite Let's see if there's any keepers down there before I have to call it a day. I should probably be heading back already. Oh, a lot of these small snapper. Cool, cool. Another little red snapper. He's really small. Sometimes there's mangroves mixed in with these guys, so this is why I'm actually trying to fish this spot. Oh! That's a good fish. There we go, baby. That's the one we want, baby! That's the one we want. Please stay on, please stay on. That's the one we want, baby. Oh, what is it? It's a trigger. It's a trigger. Oh, a good trigger, dude. Are you kidding me? Wow. Holy crap. Wow, that might be a keeper trigger in the bay. Shut up. Holy crap. Let me get my phone, bro. A keeper trigger in the bay? Bro. I think they're in, dude. I think they're in. They're open. One 15 inches. Let me check the size on this, dude. This is insane. If I got the size, I think he makes it too, bro. I think he makes it. I was just about to leave. Holy crap. He makes it. He's on the dot. He is on the dot. Holy crap. And he's coming home. Keeper size trigger in the bay, boy. Yes. That's probably one of my biggest accomplishments, man. A keeper triggerfish in the bay. This dude's got a ton of meat on him. I can see why they want these guys to be at least 15 inches to keep. It's hard to even get these guys offshore at the size limit, the legal size limit. Look at this. Triggerfish going home today. Legal size, baby. Wow. He took off with that bait. Took off with it. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, you right there watching this video. I need you to hit like and subscribe. Take 2 seconds and hit like and subscribe. All right, back to fishing. Guys, I can't thank you enough for watching, subscribing, and hitting that like button as much as I ask you to. We're gonna call it a day. I appreciate each and every one of you guys again. I really don't know what to say except for what a day here in Pensacola Bay. And I didn't mean to rhyme there, but we did. We're gonna call it. I gotta get back. I gotta load the boat up. I gotta get home. I gotta shower, and I gotta head to work and be there on time. So glad I got to knock this one out today for you guys. And I'm glad I got to get back on the water in the project boat. So if you guys haven't already, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we're gonna keep the content coming your way, guys. We're gonna head home with some nice keepers today. Heck yeah, let's go. All right, we'll see you guys. Wow, something told me to stay all day long. I've been wanting to move around, move around, move around. Let's leave, 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 leave. You're not catching nothing, leave. And then sure enough, I hang it out, I stick it out in every single spot. Caught the mangroves I wanted. Now I caught a triggerfish. I was not expecting that, but crazier things have happened. Man, what a day.